The Marketing Funnel Strategy Show. More leads. More sales. More predictability.
Introducing Jared Hyman, sales and marketing expert. Introducing Serena Carly, marketing and outsourcing expert.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome to the Marketing Funnels and Strategy Show for today. I'm here with the wonderful Serena. How are you doing today, Serena?
I'm doing great, thanks, Jared, and thanks for starting that off. But I'm just going to take over from now. I'm just going to. We're here with a purpose every time that we come here on a Monday and a Friday, and we have a big purpose. And a couple of things that we really like to do for you guys is to provide content and value content and free content at that as well too. We all know Jared's a great speaker, and I'm not, and I sit in the back. Well, I am actually going to be, and I sit sort of in the background, just throw my little bits and pieces in. But I'm going to focus now on moving to the forward and also being part of sharing a lot of this knowledge and information with you as well too. So, you know, it's I don't know, like, when you guys watch us, whether it's live or whether it's you come after, what you actually feel about the information that we put out there for you. You know, is it giving you value? Is it giving you information that you can go forward with and utilize? Or is there other, I can hear myself echo again, or is there other information that maybe we're not talking about that you do need to hear or want to hear? And look, that can happen if you just take the time to make a post and let us know, you know, what's lacking or what you want more of, or, you know, stuff like that. Because I was just sort of saying to Jared before, is that, you know, everybody's in a situation out there where they want to grow their business. And to do that, they need to have the knowledge of how to do it. So, of course, there's experts in the fields of knowing how to grow their business. But, you know, finding the expert that's going to look after you and do the right thing for you, and especially if you don't sort of understand a lot of it, is what's really important. You know, so we put a lot of stuff out there for you to see, you know, that you can tell that we obviously know our stuff. We're around, we're here, you know, we're there for the clients. So, I mean, we speak to our clients on, you know, group chats 3, 4, 5 times a week, sometimes 6 times a week, even in different situations, depending where you're at. So you're not going to get a lot of companies that do that. Most people just hide behind a website. Some, you know, sort of jump on Zooms. Most of, you know, Jared talking to clients is on Zoom face-to-face, because that's how you build up relationships. When you have face-to-face, you know, you can actually, a lot of people can read people's faces and you can tell, oh, this person's, you know, really genuine. So you've got to find the people you need in your team to do the very things that you need to do. And of course, what we're good at is getting leads for people. And we're also good at, like, business coaching in regards to how you do a lot of things in your business so that you can create this. So I'm now going to hand it off over to our wonderful Jared, who sat there patiently waiting for me to finish, which I was really surprised at as well. And let him step in and do his stuff.
Look, guys, one thing that I will say, like, Serena, you know, she's run several online businesses in the past, right? And absolute wealth of knowledge when it comes to, you know, finding staff, growing a business, marketing a business. She knows a lot around search engine optimization. She knows a lot around website development and how to build, you know, high converting websites, funnels, marketing, all this type of stuff, right? Like, she is as much an expert as what I believe I am too. And, you know, it's like Serena said there as well, like, you know, if we're not an expert in something, we outsource and we get somebody else to come in and help us work on those areas, right? And it's the same as any other business owner. But if the one thing that we really do know how to do is how to generate inquiries for a business, right? And we know how to do it on any platform. Marketing is a very simple thing, not an easy thing. It's very simple as such. It's about understanding and getting yourself out of business mode and getting yourself into marketing mode. It's as much mindset as it is anything else, right? And the one thing that I think sort of sets us apart to be able to build high converting marketing campaigns is we don't think about the business owner. We don't think about us. We actually think about, okay, putting ourselves in the shoes of the person that's going to buy your product. What's going to attract them? What's going to capture their attention? What's going to get them to pull out a credit card and purchase with you, right? Which is the hardest thing for any business to be able to do these days, is to go, cool, how is someone going to pull the credit card out of their pocket and pay your business money today for your product and service, right? Hardest thing to be able to do. And to be able to really do that, or to get somebody to be able to do it, you've got to be able to think like the person that's buying your product. You got to be just thinking like the person that sees you online and goes, okay, yeah, I want to buy from this person, or no, I don't want to buy from this person, and this is the reasons why. And we are quite critical when we first speak to people online, because we think like that. We just go, okay, if I was interested in this product, would I buy from this person based on what I see right now? Because there's psychological triggers that get someone not to buy, and then there's psychological triggers that get people to buy. And this is why thinking like a actual customer of your business is really, really important. And that's part of the reason why as well, like these days I'll walk into a business, right? Or I will buy something through their online shop or their online service in some way, shape or form. Or I'll place an inquiry and I'll do like a mystery shop, these types of things these days. Because man, if I'm not going to buy your product, right, and I'm not going to pay money for the product or service, marketing it's going to be pretty hard. You know, I went and saw a lady just not that long ago, right? And you know, she helped people to put a, you know, with I forget the name of it every single time, but basically it's like an insert that goes into your shoes to basically fix the way that you walk, and you know, it goes into the soles, the insides of your shoes, right? And you know, she did a full assessment on me and explained all of these things that were wrong, and then explained all the things in my back that were out, and my neck, it, you know, was tight, and all these types of things. And it's a result of the way that I walk and all these types of things as well, because I had a lot of ankle injuries with my basketball years and years ago that I was doing when I was younger. I had really, really bad ankles. She picked up on all of that, and I said, okay, cool, I'll pay you $440 for these things, you know. And this is the. And she was like, well, I wasn't expecting you to buy. I was like, well, okay, if I need it and if it's going to be of benefit to me, and if the things that you've said to me are definitely true, right, well, then I'll buy the product, right? I'm convinced, and I will buy the product, and I'll try the product, and I'll use the product. And, you know, it has helped me a little bit. And I also understand that it's going to take me a long time to be able to reposition the way that my feet are and everything like that as well. But these are the things that you've got to really look like when it comes to marketing these days that not a lot of people do. It's like, would you buy, or would I buy from you? If I would buy from you, would more people buy from you? Yes, they would, right? Because I've already acted like and become a customer for your business, right? Now, do we go through and buy with absolutely everyone? No, because you know we'd be forever spending with people, and there's obviously products that I don't need as a person, but I will also recommend it to a few other people and say, hey, what do you think of this product? What do you think of this service? What do you think of the experience that you've had with this person? What do you think of it in general? And I'll ask for real-time feedback there and then. Because, you know, if I don't buy, one of my friends doesn't buy, another one else that I recommend doesn't buy, okay, there's some things here going on, right, that needs to be sorted. And this is where, right, you've got to look at your business and go, will someone buy from me, right? Would I buy from me as well? Because sometimes a business owner can look at it and go, well, you know, the way things are sitting at the moment, I wouldn't even buy from me. So these are the things that you as the business owner has really, really got to start switching mindset on is, and you know, like people might walk into your shop right now or might walk into your business and be buying and things like that. But you just have to ask yourself the question is, would they buy from me online as well without coming in to see me? Because a large percentage of where the world's going right now is going completely online. Isn't that right, Serena? You're muted, by the way. I thought it was my sound, but you're muted.
No, I was muted. Sorry. Yeah, that's right. Especially with what's going on in the world currently today, it's not in some places people just can't get out and about. Like especially Victoria in Australia, they've been locked down for so long, and they can't get out and about. Some of them anyway to do their business. So if they had their business online prior, that was perfect because they get to focus on that more at home and build it stronger. If they didn't have their business online prior, they need to get their business online, and they really need to do it really quick because we don't know how long this will be dragged out for, and you may not get a chance to, you know, even go back to that. So maybe eventually everybody will just be locked up in the houses and everything will be online. We need robots to do home delivery and all that sort of stuff.
True. But these are the things, right? Like you know, like people have got to be thinking about, why would I buy off me, and would someone else buy off me? And you've got to put yourself in those shoes to kind of really be able to get the right, thought patterns, processes, systems, marketing information, strategy, all these different types of things, right, that are involved to be able to run successful campaigns. And, you know, a lot of it is data, right? A lot of things in marketing is data driven. Headlines is very data driven. Copywriting is very data driven. Website optimization, right, is data driven. Email marketing is data driven. On headlines, subtitles, like in videos, right? Does that make a difference? Everything's data driven in a business these days. So a large percentage of you being able to get traction online is about looking at what data tells you very heavily and making very fast decisions on, is this working, is this not? Move on to the next, test, until you find concepts that the data is stacking up and saying, cool, okay, I think we have some traction now. And it's like, awesome, let's spend more. Let's really drive this train a little bit faster. Let's shovel a little bit more coal on the fire and get this steam engine rolling. And, you know, I think the greatest thing is, like, sort of from where we sit at the moment, is we already have the past data from working with now close to 170 businesses across 10 countries, you know, and that type of data, you literally, like, you know, if you were to just do it individually yourself, right, it's going to take you quite a while to get to that sort of level of data. We're at a good place now where we've got, you know, lists and lists and lists of B2B businesses across Australia and New Zealand as well, specific states, things like that, that we can leverage with our own marketing, which we continue to leverage, and we open up to also our clients as a result, right? Because we have data, right? Data is so powerful in today's day and age. The more of it you have, the more powerful you become. Why do you think Amazon is like killing it at the moment? They got and why do they keep growing and continue to grow? They're a data-driven business. They're not really a product housing business. They've got, you know, all the servers and stuff on the back, and they've got millions or billions of people actually that have purchased from that channel. Then they've got lists of people that are selling things as well, right? So, you know, as a data business, they've got so much data. It's insanity, the amount of data that they've got. So naturally, you're going to think of business a little bit differently now. You got to look at, in your business, what data do you have? How can you increase the amount of data that you've got? And, you know, what does that tell you now? Because if that tells you that things are running very well at the moment, right? And I mean very well, like in terms of, a lot of our paid advertisements now, we run $1 in, $9 out. There's not too many businesses that are able to do that. And we put it all down to this acquisition, enhancement, multiply model that we use in marketing, right? And we do this through paid advertising, right? That's going $1 in, $9 out. Not many people can do that. Most people online these days are doing $1 in and $3 out. Or they're doing $1 in, $4 out, or doing $1 in, $5 out. Some people we see online are doing like 27x and all these other things, but they're using things like influencer marketing and so on like that. Very different beast compared to just normal Facebook advertising like we run, right? But, it's all about data. It's all about, what is that data telling you? It's all about putting yourself in the mind of your client, thinking like a buyer, right? Am I going to buy this product off you? If I am, great. That is like part of the job done. If I'm going to buy off you, great. Job's done. If your sales process is tight, right, and I buy, that's the first thing, Business isn't hard. It's simple, not easy. It's very simple. It's not hard. It's very simple. All you got to do is connect dots together. Think slightly different with whatever hat it is that you're wearing. For us, we're wearing marketing hats. We come off live shows and come off client stuff when we move into business mode, right? Which is operations.
I have to say, Jared, I can't find my paddle. I can't find my paddle, sorry. I just have to say, I don't know, it's somewhere here. It's actually my fly swat anyway. Oh gosh, don't make me lose what I was going to say then. So, and welcome to your mum as well. Good to see you on here today. You said that wearing, what were you saying? You were talking about wearing different hats.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So, that's the other thing as well too. This is one of the things I love, when I see us dealing with the clients and everything. You talk about wearing your different hats. You just sort of keep saying that we're marketers. We're not. We're actually business coaches as well. And the information that comes out to people through the business coaching is really huge, because I think it really helps them move from certain things. I mean, people come to us and they go, oh, I don't know how to do this, or, even if it's sort of other stuff like I did with one of our clients today, with videos and, how to present a presentation, through a video, and what products to use, and, how to take they've got a business and they've been running their business, say, for 10 years, and they've got a style of how they run their business, and they can't get out of their head to be able to come up with other ideas. And that's what I love when we get to Zoom with them and we come up with, a bunch of whole new ideas that they don't even think of doing, which then brings on another perspective for them. So that's why, it's really, people really need to, they really need to get on a call and have that call with us, because the difference that it can bring out in their business could be huge, to them. And people just get a fear factor of, I guess it's just based on conditioning of what it's been like out in the industry. You have choices, and, to see the growth in some of our clients now, just blows me away, especially our 75-year-old that is just killing it, with the different things that, I don't want to say teach, but yeah, I guess it is a sort of a little bit of teaching anyway. So, so that as well. Hey?
All it is, pretty much.
Yeah. So business coaching, marketing, the websites, and, we might be getting you to set up something for your leads, but if your website's shit, we're going to pick that out and tell you what's wrong with it, because we can tell just by looking at it straight away, if other people are seeing it in the right way, like that website we saw the other day. It took ages for it to come up for you. It didn't even come up for me at all. So there's a lot of things to take into consideration based on where your business is sitting at right now.
Yeah. And, I just want to take a note as well to welcome Matt Conn to the call as well. and welcome, obviously, Mum to the call, and whoever else is here as well. I can't see who you are, but welcome to the call as well. I think a large percentage of what it takes to be successful in businesses is all about being able to think slightly differently in different situations, being able to adapt super fast to different situations, being able to systemize and simplify things that you do every day and be able to outsource that work to people who are better at these things than you. And a large percentage of as well, because I hear a lot of people say your weaknesses, outsource your weaknesses. But from what I found is that business will come back to bite you based on your weaknesses. So
because you don't see
it's got to get to a point as well. Hey?
So because you don't, sometimes your weaknesses, if you're getting your weaknesses outsourced and you don't know what those weaknesses are, you won't find if something hasn't been done properly for you as well too. So, focusing as well on what you are good at, because then when it's done, you can, oh my God, like that's amazing, and you can tell straight away that you're getting a great job. So you don't have to worry about what's being presented to your customer and that it's the quality that you want to put out, because, we're very fussy about quality as well. And boy, do I know when I show you something I think I like and you go, no, don't like it. It's like, oh my God, So that's very important.
Very, very important, I believe. And, like I said, right, like you as a business owner, you do need to understand what's going on, right? So your weaknesses that you do have, whatever they are, and, it was put very well from one of our consultants recently that we've engaged in this area as well. And the engagement and what they said is there's two different types of business owners. There's one that's very, very exceptional from a marketing and sales perspective. They've got fantastic branding, great websites. They've got, high converting sales process, very good at finding new clients. They're what's called a high growth entrepreneur, but their weaknesses is in operations, delivery, culture, all these other different things is their weaknesses. Okay. Now, a high growth entrepreneur, part of those guys is they're going to have to work on those weaknesses in order to be able to create exponential growth for their business, because otherwise they'll just be doing this all the way, which was a large percentage of what I was like as a business owner. Okay. We were very, very good at marketing and sales. We delivered results and all these types of things, but there was loopholes in the process. Okay. Serena has always been good at customer support, right? She's like the other end of the spectrum, which is like the business owners that kind of get like the natural growth, so to speak. So they're very good at systems. They're very good at customer support. They have a great product. They get great results for their current people. They get a lot of referrals and all these types of things, right? They have a really good network, great at nurturing relationships, etc. But on the other hand, suck at branding looks it looks crappy. The websites don't look the best. The sales engine is non-existent. The marketing is non-existent. Like they don't have consistency in lead flow and things like that. And that's like the two ends of the spectrum, right? I think if you kind of lean more towards the area where you have a really good product, it's a simple thing to market then if you've got a really good product. If you haven't got a very good product and you haven't got a very good service, and I don't think anybody intentionally goes out there with a very bad product and a very bad service. But if you have that currently, basically it's like trying to push shit uphill. It's very hard because all it does is just give more bad reviews, more bad experiences, all that type of stuff. And then that goes completely the other way. And with social media these days, it can take one post to bring a business down. One person who has 10,000 followers, highly engaged, decides to be able to talk on their experience and unhappiness with something. Boom, it can go really fast down. So, I think a large percentage of things, if you've got a really good product already, or if you don't, you can improve that area actually really, really quickly either way. So even if you do have a bad product, or you need more proof behind your product, or you need to improve your product more, like these types of things as well can be quickly fixed. We've created hundreds of products with clients. Got it down to a solid system now on products and how to make a product better. So, from a coaching and consulting perspective, we do work with people pretty heavily on creating products. If any of you want to create products and so on, you can just go to sixfigurecoursecreator.com, and we've got like the frameworks that we actually use there. We give that course away for free. It's a 5-part course talking on automation, course creation, systems, multiple different avenues through that.
We even help people write ebooks.
Yep, create businesses and digital assets and all that type of stuff as well. So, all these are really important parts of being able to grow a business online. Anyway, you need assets to give people, you need systems, you need different things put in place in order to automate certain parts of what you do every day. I know a large percentage of our business is automated. We don't do a lot of things from that perspective. And, where we're at in terms of stages of business right now is systemization and bringing more people in to do more work. So we can bring on more people as well into our business as well. That's where we're at the moment. We've been at capacity for quite a while now. But we just started, we've pretty much just cleared that up now, and we switched on some marketing in the last week to be able to fill those spots. So, once we bring on a couple more people, we should be able to bring even more people in then. But, once we hit the maximum again on this one, looks like we have one booked in already and another 4 spots left. So exciting times. All right, guys. Well, we're going to wind this one up for today. I've got another meeting now as well. So, guys, if you are at a position right now where you're really looking to scale and grow and you're looking for some systems and some more predictability in your business as well, I encourage you to shoot the page a message, no matter where you are, and reach out to us and just say the word help, and we will see what we can do to be able to help you guys out to be able to grow. And yeah, if there's a way we can help you, we'll definitely be able to book in a longer session together where we can put a plan together. If we can't help you, we'll just direct you into the right people that can, of course. And we have a pretty decent network of that side of things as well.
Help.
But until next time, guys, help. Yep. Until next time, guys, just remember this one thing. If you do not fight for your own freedom, absolutely nobody else will. So every single day, you must get out there. Every single day, you must take action. Every single day, you must make it happen. Remember to be the warrior. I'll speak to you all really, really soon. Cheers.